What nobody tells you about getting referrals for your construction company. Now get this. You are getting clients. We are not saying you are not. You are getting clients, but with those same clients, did you know that you could actually turn them into your clients again and again and again and again? You're probably doing that. However, if you're not making at least 2.5 million a year from referrals, you are leaving serious money on the table. This referral system that we will be sharing here, it is guaranteed to make your construction company scale faster. Now, here's the thing. The people that you've worked with before, they are the most powerful people that you can work with, which is why for every job that you do, you need to be as professional as possible. You need to go above and beyond to make sure that you give that person the best service that you can. Because that same person can bring you millions worth of projects, because you do not know who that person knows and who that person knows, and that person knows, and it's a cycle that will basically go around. Now, that person probably knows, let's just make an example. They don't know a millionaire, but the person that they know that knows someone that knows someone knows someone that is a millionaire. Now, that person, when they start asking questions, it will end up on the person that this guy actually worked with, because this guy referred this person to this person's person, then that person, and it was just a cycle. Now, which simply means that, as I mentioned, if you are not focusing on your referrals, or if you don't have a referral system, you are losing a lot of money. Now that 2.5 million, it's just little in accordance to what you could be making with your referrals if you have the systems in place. A lot of brands are using this. Now, let me not focus on brands that are in the construction space, but let me just make an example. You have your Tesla, you have your BMW, you have your Rolls Royce, you have your Boeings, you have these big corporations. They have a system in place. This system, it's not necessarily a referral where they get some sort of a commission. However, they do have it. It is just a matter of how you look at it, and that's just one thing that we're going to dive into here. Now, you need to remember, before I can get to explain this, you are not those big corporations, meaning that certain systems that they have require certain levels. This one, it is for you, it is to get you to 2 million up to 10 million with the referrals. Let's just start with one thing, which is, why are referral systems the fastest way to scale to 2.5 million plus? Well, get this. Referrals are the highest converting leads. They already trust your business before they even talk to you. Now, the power of a referral, it's that if your friend, let's just start there. So if your friend tells you about a certain software, or if your friend tells you about a car that you need to buy, if your friend tells you about a special that is in a certain place, if your friend gives you that information, if someone that is around you gives you that information about a certain thing that could possibly help you, you are more likely to go and buy that thing, and you are more likely to buy it at that specific place. There are a lot of places that sell it. However, the person that referred you to that place, you trust that person enough for you to say that I do not need to look at other certain places. This is where I need to look. That's what happens. Now, if you saying that I'm wrong, please just comment that down below. I think you would be the first person that I would ever hear saying this, but please do comment it down below. Now, if you can do that, if that happens to you, If you've done that with a friend and that friend actually done that thing, or they went to that trip, they bought that food, went to that restaurant. Yeah, they went to that restaurant because of, you said they were talking to you about a certain thing that they want to do. You were like, just go to that place. I know that place will help you a lot. That's basically you referring that person there. Now that person is more likely to convert at that restaurant because that person is more likely to convert at that restaurant because the person that gave them the information, they trust that person enough for them to convert very fast. Now, if that can happen to you or your friends or someone around you, why do you think it doesn't happen to your clients? It happens. And you know what? Here's the funny thing. The top 7-figure construction companies, they generate 30 to 50% of their revenue from referrals. Now, 7-figure construction companies. I'm not talking about your 5 figures, your 4 figures, your 3. I'm not your 7 figures. Because get this, most businesses, yeah, they rely on word of mouth. I've had clients that have mentioned to me when I was on a call with them, they said to me, no, or they said to my team that most of their clients, they're getting them from referrals. They are getting them from word of mouth. And you think that is very powerful, but it tells you that there is a possibility. However, there's something that they do not do, and it's something that you probably don't do. You do not systemize it. And when you don't systemize it, you basically leave millions on the table. And I want you to digest that and just think about it. You are leaving 6 to 7 zeros on the table. Now just think about what you could have done for your business with those millions. What could you have done for yourself with those millions? Just think about that. After you've thought about that, listen to this. When you have a structured referral system, it will help you to get consistent, to convert high quality leads without increasing your ad spend. So get this, a structured referral system, it helps you to get consistent, high quality leads without increasing your ad spend. Meaning that you do not have to touch your ad budget. They just come. Now, most people, they say it's passive income. And I guess it is, depending on how you look at it. But it is. And with that said, as there is a structured referral system, it's the reason why I actually shot this video, because I want to share that with you. I want you to have that referral system. I want you to implement it. And I want you to get your business to where it needs to get to. Now, without this referral system, unfortunately, you cannot do that. And which is why we're going to be diving into it. And as we're going to be diving into it, within this system, we will be sharing at least 4 steps that can basically help you. Now, if you implement them correctly, within the next 3 to 6 months, you will be at a point where you have systems in place to make sure that you are getting to that good number. However, if you do not do this and you do not follow it to a T, it will definitely not happen. Let's go straight to the 2.5 referral system for your construction company. Let's just dive into step 1, which is identify your best retargeting sources. Not all referrals are equal. Just focus on clients who loved your work and complementary businesses. Focus on those people. Focus on that. You get to skyrocket very fast. Here are the top referral sources so that you can just try to understand that, because I believe I said focus on clients who love your work and complementary services, but I did not actually dive deep into it. So let me just try to dive deep into it. What I basically mean by that, first of all, the clients, with the clients, there's your past clients, the people who had a great experience with you, with your company, with your service. Now, those people are your best salespeople because you've helped them, they are happy with your service. Now, those people, once they are happy with your service, they are more likely to talk about you to other people, because one thing about people, we love to brag. It's just part of us. However, if the people that brag about you, you can incentivize them, it tends to get it a bit faster. It tends to push the whole process a bit faster. And at the very same time, real estate agents are also your best referral sources. And to be specific, real estate agents that are looking for reliable contractors. Those are the people that I'm talking about. Not only that, but your property managers and your landlords who need ongoing renovations. They are your top referral sources. Your interior designers and your architects who can send consistent high ticket referrals. Those are the people that you need to utilize. Let's say you need to create a list of VIP boss clients and business partners who can send you high quality leads. And so what you need to do is you need to offer them an irresistible incentive when they refer new projects. Because first of all, they will enjoy talking about you. But at the very same time, if there's something that they're going to be getting at the end of it all, why wouldn't they? Because they will be rewarded for what they're going to be doing. So it's just a no-brainer. So if you're someone that is very stingy, I guess this wouldn't work for you that much. But while I'm still on the irresistible offer for the incentives, I think let's just dive into step 2, because step 2 is offer a strong referral incentive. Because now get this, let me just say this again. People refer when there's something in return for them. People refer when there's something in it for them. So give them a compelling reason to send leads your way, which is an incentive. Now, the best referral incentives for construction businesses are cash rewards. For example, you can say a $500 for every closed deal. You can say discounts on future projects. It can be your 10% on their next renovation. It can be exclusive perks. It can be exclusive VIP perks. Looking at your priority bookings, your extended warranties, you need that. Now, with all of that, you need to structure a reward system, clear payout structures, and also easy process, so that they do not get to a point where they actually complain about the whole entire promise that you made to them. You could do something like refer a friend and we'll send you $500 for every project you complete with us. It could be something that's more like that. It's effective because there's something in return for them. Keep that in mind. You can have the referral system, you can have the clientele. However, if you cannot automate the referral process, I think it's just a waste of time, because here's the thing. Most people forget to refer unless reminded. So you can basically use automations to make it effortless. Now, at the very same time, what are the tools that you can use? Now, another thing, this is step 3. So the tools that you can basically use to refer them, it's go high level. Basically, you can automate your SMSs, your WhatsApp, your email follow-ups with past clients. You remind them, you follow up on them. You can have your refer candy, because get this, as I did say this before, your past clients are your best salespeople. Take care of them. They will take care of you. But at the very same time, since now we're having a referral process and they are not just doing this for free, the second software or the second tool, it is referral candy or referral rock. Basically, these software, you just use them to track and manage referrals with custom links. Also, Go High Level has also introduced this feature that I have to mention. They just introduced this feature. It's just that I haven't tested it yet, but they do have it. And one thing that I know about the features that they have in Go High Level, it's the effectiveness of them. And with that said, there's one that I think you all know about, which is called Zapier. Now, with the Zapier, you can use Zapier to auto send rewards when a referral converts. You know, it's just a matter of building the systems in place. But here's the thing, just to simplify it for you, you can set up automated follow-ups, asking your satisfied clients for referrals. While doing that, you inform them that once they do that, there's something that they can expect. It's that simple. You should not waste time. Probably you can just give them, let's just make an example, 10 days, 20 days, 30 days on on your max. But 10 days is enough if they are happy with your work, because they understand that for business to grow, they need the referrals. They know this. They know this. But it's just a matter of you giving them what we call a call to action. And it's very powerful if you use it the right way. Now, at the very same time, you need to make it simple. The whole entire process, make it simple. And by this, you need to provide them with the referral link or a one-click submission form. That way, you do not have to make it something that is very hard for them to do. Because if it gets to a point where it's something that is very hard for them to do, they will not do it. Now, let's say they've done it. And as they've done it, you need to track these referrals so that no lead gets lost. And the best way to do that is to track them in a CRM software or in a CRM, which is what you need to do. And the CRM that I shared, it's Go High Level. So I will also leave a link for Go High Level down below so that you can try out their 30-day free trial that they have running. You know, now that we're diving into step 4, you can turn your past clients into brand ambassadors. This is really possible. You can turn your past clients into brand ambassadors. So, just to try and clarify that part, it will go back to what I said before. Your best marketing comes from happy customers. So, you need to leverage their testimonials, their video testimonials, their video testimonials, and also their Google testimonials, their Facebook testimonials, and all of that. Now, not only that, but you also need to leverage their network. And what you can also do there is you can create a VIP referral club where past clients get ongoing benefits for referring leads. Now you get this. It's more like when you're going to a petrol station in South Africa. I don't know how it is in the US or in Canada or wherever that you're watching this from. Now, in South Africa, there are these smart shopper cards. So the whole point of those smart shopper cards, since they know that in a petrol station, they cannot get your details. It's very hard for them to do that. It's almost impossible. They now needed to find a way to make it possible. So what did they introduce? They introduced the cards. Now even the grocery stores, they have those cards because they also understand they cannot capture your information. So the best way to do that is through the card. So when you fill out your details on that card, what that card does is it gives you deals that they have. But at the very same time, that same card, it is the card or that card when you fill out the details, it captures your details. That way they can remarket back to you to keep on bringing you back for the deals. Now, one thing that they understand is the more you come back, the more you will get things that are not on special. That's just the whole point of it. So on your side, you need to utilize this. You need to utilize this. Your past clients are your best marketing. So utilize them. Treat them like kings and queens. Because if you do it the right way, those guys will make you a lot of money. Send exclusive offers to your past clients via email, SMS, or WhatsApp. Feature top referrers in your marketing through your shout outs, your gifts, your gifts, traveling, and all of that. And also offer a tiered reward system. For example, it can be a higher payouts for multiple referrals. That way, they keep on doing it so that they can be able to get the payouts. Because remember, they've invested with you for you to help them with their construction services, which means when they were doing that, they spent money. Now, one thing that is for sure, if you can be able to also make the money, it's just a no-brainer, you know. So, with that said, let's just dive into step 5, as step 5 is all about partnering with industry professionals for high value referrals. What this basically means is, let me just share an example. Here at SP Media Empire, we have a podcast. Now, that podcast, it is a digital marketing podcast, which means we bring other marketers in the podcast. We bring other business owners that are marketers in the podcast. Now, in reality, these guys could get those leads, could get these people, could convert these people, and we can't really. Maybe, who knows? But here's the thing. These guys, we are not competing with them. They serve the same clients, but they don't compete with us. You know, it's just a matter of we are marketers. However, we service a certain industry. Maybe they also do, but we are not competitors because the space is big enough for everyone. You shouldn't be stingy because sometimes there are certain jobs that you will not be able to handle and you will need a hand. Now, those same people, you will need them. Meaning that you shouldn't be at that point where you're like, this guy's my competitor. No, man. That doesn't work. It works if you want to keep on pushing yourself forward and getting that competition spirit. However, if you are someone that is all about collaboration works more than being competition with someone. There's a lot of money to be made for everyone, which is the same thing here. It's basically businesses that serve the same clients, but they don't compete with you. Those companies are referral gold mines. It's the same thing that our clients do. Our architectural clients in a certain area, when they have an architectural client that needs to build a house, they send that person through to our construction companies that we work with. If someone within the construction companies, let's say they are full, but there's someone that needs the civil engineering or paving, they send them through to the paving companies. Now, the paving companies, if there's someone that they were working with and that person needs a swimming pool, they send them to the swimming pool installer. If there's someone within that who needs a fence, they send them to the fencing guys. Now, with the fencing guys, if there's someone that needs, let's just make an example, they need a door, or they need um, a, a window or door installation, they send them to those guys. So it's just the flow of it, which totally makes sense because they are all collaborating. There's no competitors here. We are all together. This There's a lot of money for everyone to share. I mean, there's 8 billion people, if not 9 at this point, which tells you there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that will need your service. So don't be stingy with the information. So don't be stingy with the information. And with that said, your top partnership referral sources may be your real estate agents, so they can send leads for home renovations. It may be interior designers or architects. Um, they can partner with you for high end projects. It may be property managers or homeowners. They will refer clients who need ongoing construction work, or they will just refer their friends, which is why you need to offer reciprocal referrals, which will send leads their way too. Not only will they be coming to you, but you'll also be sending leads to them. The people that you'll be helping to build houses, maybe those people will want a real estate company to sell the house, which means you can be able to give them and then they give you back. That way you're building a relationship between the two of you. Or you could create a co-branded marketing materials to promote the partnership between you and that person, or between you and that company or that industry. Or you could host exclusive network events to build strong industry relationships. Those are the most effective ways to utilize your referral system. But the question that I have for you, are you currently using referral systems to grow your construction business? Drop a comment below and let me know. I'm curious on finding out that part. Now, if you are looking for a team that can help you to scale your business to that 2.5 million a month, you can feel free to get in contact with our consultation team. And there's a link that is down below. It will tell you there. Want to get your business to 2.5 million a month? Click here or book a consultation here. That's what it will say. So you can click on that. It will take you straight to our consultation page where you first of all fill out a survey. After you're done with the survey, it's gonna take you to a form. To a calendar. You book the time, and then it's gonna take you to a video that will tell you about what's gonna be happening on the call, so that you can know what to expect. And we don't catch you by surprise.